It was 2022 when I really started to just drift away from the friends I had at the time, and since then I can't say I've had too many friends, to be honest. And funny enough, that moment when I started to drift away was the exact time that I even discovered self improvement. Because and the thing is, having friends is amazing. Like especially having two genuine ones that don't lie behind you. They're amazing to have. But what most people don't talk about is when you get into this frame of mind where all you're focused on is your life. You get into the stage where you find yourself being a lot more focused than other people your age on your goals and stuff like that. It's natural that when that happens, you're going to start drifting away from your closest of friends, and it's not even a conscious decision. It's not like you're going and telling them, look, I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm on my own path. No, it's not like that. It can be that random moment when they call you to hang out, you refuse. You're like, no, I got to do this. I remember when I was in university, the moment the last class, the bell rang and the class ended, I rushed home. I rushed home to freaking take a bus. And these guys are like, oh, why are you going home so freaking soon? Why can't you wait for a bit with us? And obviously, I can't be like, oh, I'm on self improvement, I got to go to the gym. I'm not going to say that. That's stupid. But I got other stuff to do. And these little things, can really allow you to not spend much time with your friends. And when that happens, it's natural that you're there's a group of six of you, you're one, and then there's five of them. You're gonna go your different ways. And this is where you enter the phase where literally for months and maybe even years you go through a period of literally like speaking to no one your age. You're not having many friends. I mean, there are times when I go out, times I even get desperate, like, can I freaking get someone to be a friend or whatever? And then I go out and I see these guys, with freaking baggy, fake designer clothes, vaping. And I'm like, I don't need this in my life. I'm better without them. So you get to the stage when you literally cannot relate to anyone around you. That is natural. That you cannot relate to anyone your age, especially when you're freaking a teenager. You get onto the stuff. You walk out and you see other people your age, and you're like, oh, you literally will feel like, what the heck are you doing with your life? You get that feeling. And this is the phase where you're literally crossing the bridge from being an average dude just like anyone else to actually going to becoming a successful person in whatever field you want to become. And that middle phase, that period where you go from this to this, is where you're just naturally gonna find yourself not being with people who are not on the same boat as you. The reason I'm making this video is because I've been extremely lonely at times, and when I've often gotten very frustrated and questioned myself, look, what the hell is wrong with me? Why can't I literally find myself speaking to anyone? Like, what is wrong with me? And the truth is, there's nothing wrong with me. Even though I've had people say, there's something wrong with me, I know for a fact there's nothing wrong with me. It's just that you really can't relate to anyone, and I don't find a point in, pretending to be friends with people you can't relate to. What is the point in that? The one thing I don't understand is, people will literally stay with some other people just for the sake of, oh, they're my friend. I have seen it. I've seen it when I was in freaking school. They will hate someone. They will hate them and yet be friends with them because they're too scared to say, oh, I don't like you anymore. Like, just know that it's freaking normal to not have people at that stage, and just know that when you cross the bridge, that is when you will actually meet more like-minded people, who are interested in the same things as you are, and those are eventually going to be your friends, not these people who they're going to become like the average person. I'm going to be honest, like those people I was friends with in the school, barring a couple of them, they're gonna become the average Joe. So if you don't want to become the average Joe, you can't hang out with people who are going to be like that. You have to surround yourself with people who are like-minded. And if you can't find those, surround yourself with no one. Because trust me, it's better to have no opinions from people than have opinions from people who are not the person you want to become. Hope you freaking get what I'm trying to say. But yeah,